1, 2, 3. Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Naheed here to kind of go through the last 5 episodes of Season 4 of Cobra Kai. The Uncuts are available down below, you guys. I decided not to edit those out and put those out the way that I was because it takes a lot more time for me to do that, and the show honestly wasn't doing as hot as I thought it was going to do when I first put it out. And it just sucks because if I was a bigger channel, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would have had someone else edit it and had it out, whatever, it would have been done. But, me being the smaller channel that I am and just being very limited on time, resources, and everything, I kind of had to make an executive decision on this one. And maybe this was the wrong one, maybe it was the right one, who knows. But for now, this is the one that was made. And the one that was made is I'm just going to go ahead and just give you guys the uncuts of these. You guys can watch along with me on there. And I was going to go through the season real quick, and just kind of give you my thoughts, as I would say. So definitely, I really did enjoy this season. It was fun. It was great. So I really did enjoy the team up with, Johnny and Daniel San against John Kreese and, what do you call it again? Terry Silver. Yeah, man, it was, like I said, it was great. It was, and I also loved how, what do you call it again? His son ended up being the bully in the situation as well. He ended up being the rotten little kid at the end of the day, which is just kind of sad because, you think, living in the house of Miyagi-Do that he'd be a better little kid, but he ended up being a little shit. But yeah, I thought it was a really good ending, especially the ending of it was great, I'm just gonna kind of go through the episodes a little bit, just give you my thoughts. Let's go through the first episode, episode 6, not the first one, Chicks Get Kicks. This is when they decided to kind of, I think, change the rules and make it more of a competition. They separated the girls and the boys karate. I mean, I'm glad they kind of did that. It would have been, yeah, it gives more competition, And how it's a team effort, and it's also an effort between the students itself. And there was like specialties, like board cutting and all that good stuff, and like using of weapons. It was a great addition. I feel like they did a good job with it, to be honest. This is where I think they all had to kind of like, especially Eagle Fang was like, all right, we need to get a chick involved, and they did some recruiting. They went for the one girl who, actually, this was kind of funny because I remember Johnny was out there trying to recruit these girls, and he just sounded like a freaking perv. It was just weird. It got really, really weird. And he wasn't trying to be weird, but it got really, really weird. I think they ended up recruiting the girl from the debate team, which was pretty sick. I mean, she was actually pretty badass. And this is also where I think Eli Hawk kind of lost his identity because he lost his fucking faux hawk because they shaved it off in the last episode. By the way, I really did love I love where he was to where he is now. Hawk is one of my favorite. I think one of my favorites in the show after the end of the year, They tried to get this one girl. I think she was a girl that kind of like boys. She liked girls too or whatever. But she ended up like leaving Eagle Fang to go be with Cobra Kai. But yeah, I think what ended up happening is they ended up getting the girl from the debate team. Eli and Dimitri ended up kind of like closing their bonds up to a lot better, a lot cooler. Here also Robbie, Robbie's trying to be Robbie, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard because Terry Silver's on his back. Terry is being very extra manipulative during this time. He's just being extra manipulative. Sam Vince is one of her old friends who was also, I forget her name, but she was also in Cobra Kai for a little bit. And she finds out that she didn't leave because of the fight. She left because of her parents, which is kind of makes her feel a little bit better because I thought the fight was a big deal. But they get that girl from the debate team. She ends up being a badass, to be honest. So that's pretty sick. Yeah, man. It ended up being really good. And I think Tori came back to school. And as Tori comes back to school, Samantha becomes more of a bully to her, which is, they kind of switch sides on that one. It's understandable, man, because, she gave Sam a lot of fucked up, like, memories and shit, bro. Those two girls have a lot of grudges, but I feel like their grudge is almost as similar as, like, Daniel and Johnny's in a weird way. They could be probably been best of friends if they were to try, I think the next part is when Anthony, his son, basically, what do you call it again? The bullying continues with Kenny and Daniel's son Anthony. He's just a terrible little shit. I'm sorry, he's fucking terrible. Like it's almost fucked up that like he is Daniel's kid. It's kind of hard for me to believe it sometimes. He's just a little shit, dude, and he tries to teach him Miyagi-Do, but he keeps lying to him and whatnot. Kenny is definitely integrating himself into Cobra Kai, which is pretty sick. I think they eventually tell Miguel Miguel eventually learns about his mom and Johnny, And I think this is where Miguel wants more of, Johnny to be like his dad. This is the whole situation, because I remember the ending of it was kind of sad, to be honest. Is this thing going? Damn, we're 13 minutes into this shit. There's no way. Okay, figure that out. But yeah, man. So as we continue, he tries to have his son clean all the cars, and his son ends up ordering somebody to clean all the cars for him. It's kind of messed up, bro. It really, really is. They integrate all the new girls in there. The debate team girl, she ends up being kind of a badass, to be honest. Eagle Fang, they're doing their best to teach her and whatnot. Robbie and Kenny go at it into a fight. Kenny actually ends up doing pretty decent, I think, in this fight, because Robbie kind of gave away his strength of weakness. Shouldn't have done, but he did. It is what it is. Also, this is where, Daniel's trying to figure out Anthony's little shit. I've always thought Anthony was a little shit. It's kind of ridiculous, There's a little bit of angst between Miguel and Johnny because he's dating his mom. It's understandable. There's a lot of angst in school right now because, what do you call it again? Robbie's in, because Tori's in school. And also, I think Anthony is liking that one girl, and I don't know. It's the whole thing. But this is where Kenny beats the crap out of Robbie and his friends, but I think he gets caught in this whole situation, which is kind of shitty. Miguel has a heart-to-heart with Miguel has a heart-to-heart with Johnny, and I think this is where Johnny's like, because what's going on is like Miguel, because of his injury, Johnny's been kind of lax on him, and Miguel's been like, yo, dude, I don't want to do that anymore. So it all changed a little bit because he teaches him that fucking rock that flying kick move, and it ends up working. Hey man, come on, he thinks this is a private student. This is where Anthony finally gets in trouble for being a freaking bully. The kid deserves it. You know what I mean? Also, this is where Terry and John Kreese start having their fallout in this episode. Towards the end, they literally start having their fallout, man. I mean, we all know how it ends. It's kind of crazy how it ends, in my opinion. But and I wonder where this is gonna go after it ends, bro. Because it's kind of shit. Party. The next one is party time, and this is the episode where they go on prom. Robbie and Tori make a damn good. Oh yeah, the beginning, bro. Fucking Stingray, man. I forgot about this shit. Stingray's a fucking weirdo, bro. Stingray is a fucking weirdo, dude. For real, he's such a weirdo. He is such a weirdo. He tries to come back into Cobra Kai. They're like, what the fuck? Tori and Robbie start having their little, whatever. But yeah, man, Stingray's a fucking weirdo, bro. He comes in. And they're ready for prom, bro. Prom is prom. They're getting ready to go to prom and shit like that. It's like, it's looking like a fun time. Eli and Dimitri go sag, but then, Dimitri's chick comes, so then Eli's completely sag. Robbie and Tori look great together. I mean, hey, Robbie looked like a king, man. Robbie looked like a king. There's a therapist that ends up helping out Daniel and Daniel's wife about Anthony and figuring out how much of a shit they were at parents or whatever the fuck. Terry kind of shows off the fact that he hooked Robbie up with the date, whatever, to Johnny, and Johnny's not happy about that. Again, this really makes Miguel and Samantha really uncomfortable about how good they look together. It's kind of fucking weird, dude. I'll be real, it's just really, really weird. Terry starts feeding in the idea about, franchising Cobra Kai. I don't think John likes that idea. But Stingray, being the freaking weirdo he is, man, invites everybody over to his house for a freaking party, man. It's just a whole thing. Oh, Terry also tries to beat the hell out of Johnny, inviting him over, and John is not okay with that. John actually, at this point, I think John really cares about fucking Johnny Kreese. Like, he cares about him like a son. Like, I'm trying to get that notion. I definitely got that notion after this episode. Just like hard father love in a weird way. But yeah, Stingray has all these kids over, man. It's a whole fucking weird thing or whatever the fuck, man. It's just weird as fuck. I'm real with you. Daniel sends Anthony's little shit because he hides his electronics from his dad when he's supposed to be grounded. But they have this whole little fight, man, and between Daniel and Miguel and fucking and Robbie. It's weird, but they jump in the pool after that. It's a whole situation, man. This is where accidentally Johnny says I love you, but I love you to Robbie instead of Miguel. It kind of fucks with Miguel pretty hard. But yeah, Tori and fucking Robbie, man, you know, they get together, bro. And this is where Stingray gets the crap beat out of him by fucking Terry Silver. It's kind of fucked up how bad he gets his ass kicked. The next episode is is called The Fall. The Fall. And this episode is the episode where the All Valley starts off and shit like that. Basically, it's a badass competition, man. I thought there was more karate teams. There's definitely a lot more karate teams. Eagle Fang comes up. They're kicking ass. Just to sum this episode up, because it's basically mostly just martial arts rendition, and the team, everybody's doing phenomenal, man. Eagle Fang does lose. Oh yeah, they brought Carrie Underwood, and that was kind of cool, I guess. Carrie fucking Underwood. It's whatever. It's Carrie Underwood, I guess. You know, I don't know what to say about that shit, dude. Robbie does beat the shit out of Kenny, I think, this episode, and it was kind of fucked up. But he had to do what he had to do to get ahead. Eagle Fang does lose their girl martial artist. That happens. She doesn't make it, but she tries her best. Yeah, man, it's looking like a pretty dope of a fight. Eli is kicking ass the whole entire time. Like, Hawk is just kicking ass. Like, he is fucking rocking it, in my opinion. I fucking love it, just watching him kick ass like that. He beats the crap, I think, out of that Asian kid. He destroys his ass, and it's just like a fucking awesome moment, dude. Like, you're like, yes! I forget that kid's name. I feel bad for calling him Asian kid, but that's the only way I remember him. But he's a fucking dick. That guy's a dick. He's such a dick. Sam is kicking ass all the way through this thing. And this is where also it's Robbie versus Kenny, and Robbie kind of goes all out on Kenny, and it's just kind of fucked up. It's very, very fucked up, because it's like younger brother, you know what I mean? He didn't need to do that shit. This is where, at the end of it, Miguel gets injured, because Miguel has to go head-to-head with Eli, and Eli just ends up winning. Yeah, Eli ends up winning, and Miguel just ends up fucking his shit up. He tries to go for that roundhouse kick and ends up hurting himself really, really badly. He gets a second, I think after this, he gets a chance to kind of heal himself and come back. That's what episode 10 is like. It's called The Rise after that. And he just doesn't ever come back. The beginning is fucking Stingray all fucked up and shit. But basically, Miguel never comes back. Johnny pressures him a lot, but realizes that's not the way to go about it. He just doesn't come back. Robbie beats Eli. It's pretty bad. And also, this is where Anthony tries to say sorry to fucking to Kenny and ends up getting the fuck beat out of him. I mean, Anthony's a little shit. I'm sorry. Anthony is a little shit. I did not like Daniel's kid. He's fucking shit. The girls are waging war. They're fighting. They're continuing to keep fighting. Johnny and John have a little bit of a showdown. But I think it's more of their fucking love for each other. It's weird, but it's like there. I think Miguel just ends up not showing up to the fight with Eli. He just doesn't show up at all and ends up walking out. And it's fine, because he understands why it needs to happen. He gets it. And he's fine with it. He kind of doesn't want to do it anymore, which is fine, he doesn't want to do it. But then it's like, basically, Eagle Fang is completely out of the whole situation, and now it's like Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai. And the last fight is basically Eli versus Robbie, and it's fucking intense. It's actually a really good fucking fight, to be honest. Like, it's a damn good fight. Eli wins, bro. Eli fucking takes this shit, dude. It's so sick, dude, because Eli takes his shirt off and shit. I mean, I'm trying to sound weird, bro. He has the hockey thing. Motherfucker was bad as fuck, dude, and like, he wins, bro. He wins the fucking All Valley. Like, Eli does that shit, and it's like, I'm calling him Eli because it's Hawk is his name, but like, dude, he kills it, man. It was probably one of the better moments of the show. I was like, holy shit, he won, dude. He fucking won. And then it's Tori against Sam. And like, this is where basically Daniel goes, bro, to Johnny, he's like, hey man, I need you to help Sam. Like, she needs some Eagle Fang in her. Like, this Miyagi-Do shit is not gonna only work. So basically, they both help each other out and try to help the situation out. But the victor, if I should remember correctly, I think Tori ends up winning, right? Yeah, Tori ends up winning. Yeah, Tori ends up winning because she does. And I'm actually really happy Tori won. because like dude, Tori came from nothing, and she's been working her butt off. She just got to run, and I think she in general is a great kid, except she just, you know, with Cobra Kai, she has a bad upbringing. You know, she's always doing stuff with for her family, and it's like kind of deserved that this ends up happening. You know what I mean? I don't know who ends up winning the All Valley. I think it's like I think it is Cobra Kai that ends up winning. You know what I mean? But I think this is where also Robbie and his dad kind of sort of make up. I think maybe sort of, yeah, they do make up. It's really touching at some points. And then this is where the ending happens, and you know Terry basically tells John, "Hey, I'm gonna franchise the fuck out of Cobra Kai," and then he gets John Kreese arrested because he got Stingray to say, "Hey, it was John Kreese that did it." It's fucked up. It's so fucked up because you know it wasn't supposed to go down like that at all. Robbie basically leaves for Mexico at this point to go find his dad, and then at the gravesite, we get another person to come and help because right now, you know, Cobra Kai is everywhere, and we need to do some do something. Chosen, dude, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about Chosen shows up, and he's telling Daniel that, "Nah, I'm gonna help you, Daniel. I'm gonna help you fucking bring back Miyagi-Do," which is just kind of sick, bro. Because Chosen was like, personally, I think Chosen beat the fuck out of anybody. Chosen is the shit. Chosen is amazing. So like next season, it's gonna be Chosen and fucking Daniel-san. Let's fucking get it, dog. Let's get it. I'm excited for that shit. But hey, man, that's my little, you know, spiel about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the Uncuts. I will be back for season 5. Yes, I will be editing those out per the way that they should be, and they'll be going on YouTube. I know the new, whatever came out, the new trailer came out. I'm probably not going to react to that. I'm sorry, guys. The trailers, for me, is like, I just don't get that much out of trailer. Like, I mean, I enjoy watching it, but like, it doesn't do that much for my channel. I realize that. It's just like, it's okay. Maybe when I get bigger, you know, when I get like 100,000 subs or something like that, they'll do me justice. You feels me? But until then, man, hey, I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm gonna be back for Cobra Kai season 5. All right, man. Hey, I love y'all. Take care of yourselves and your families, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.